The homelessness in the US increased 18%. 700 plus thousand people reported to be homeless in the US. I think that's frankly a pretty big undercount. I would be surprised if the number isn't over 1 million. And why is this happening? Why is the richest country the world has ever seen have such a huge problem with people not having shelter? Well, pretty simple. Live in a capitalist system that is designed to generate profit above all else. And that obviously includes making sure everybody has stable shelter to live in, right? Because it doesn't make money to make sure that everybody has a house. And the problem continues to get worse because the cost of living continues to increase. Obviously, housing prices have astronomically risen, particularly since the start of the pandemic, which, rising increase in wages or salaries have obviously not kept pace with that. So you have housing prices skyrocketing, people being priced out of being able to live, being able to afford shelter, and you have all the other costs of living going up as well, but the incomes have either remained flat or a tiny increase. So again, what would a rational economic and political system do? It would be designed, obviously, to meet the needs of the people, which obviously a pretty big need is having a roof over your head, having stable and adequate shelter. Kind of important, right? On so many levels. Just physically being safe, having your own space, your own privacy, your own autonomy. Even more important when you have a family. That's fucking wild. What is the point of being civilized, living in modern society, if we can't even make sure that everybody has access to such a basic thing as housing, right? A rational and logical and empathetic response would require us to obviously have a completely different economic political system, one designed to meet the needs of the people, instead of one that's just designed to accumulate profit, exploit the labor of the working class, while the small minority, the owning class, the capitalists, continue to get richer and richer, while we see more and more societal collapse and material conditions for the working folks get rich. And this increase in homelessness is just another really predictable and obviously very sad consequence of a capitalist economic system. Again, it's not designed to meet the needs of the people whatsoever, because meeting the needs of the people is antithetical to maximizing profit. Hence why you have, I believe it's somewhere between 15 and 20 empty homes for every person who is homeless in the United States, right? Because it makes more money to keep those empty than it does to actually put a human in them, which is why there should be no profit motive involved in making or in meeting the basic needs of people. So housing, healthcare, food, providing power, water, etc. Pretty easy. What would the solution be? Give people a fucking house, somewhere to live,